Hello everybody, AOG Gaming here, back with another video on Dislyte. Um, so this might be my one video for the week on like actual gameplay. Again, I feel like the con creators aren't, at least the big ones aren't. I feel like they said, oh yeah, Dislyte fucked up, and then they just moved on, and now they're just posting regular content, which I am completely fine with. But it also feels like there's not enough pushback. But again, it's also the dilemma that like even if there is pushback, the developers don't listen. So what are the content creators going to do other than just continue and hope for better? Like at this point, we're just hoping that they fix their shit. But honestly, they haven't addressed anything. They haven't even like said we're listening. They haven't literally given us a single hint of news that they have been listening or anything. So far, it seems like they shut themselves off from the community and are just releasing what they want. And honestly, it's been like that for a while. So, yeah, I feel like the last time they actually listened to us was when everyone was complaining about the divinates. And then people started mentioning good divinates. And then they were like, oh, well, we can't have non shimmers have some abilities that help them a lot more than the shimmers because we make money off the only way to get the shimmers is to buy them, which I don't understand how you make money off of that, because nobody's going to want to play a game where in order to play some content you have to pay. Like that just sounds ridiculous. um so that ruined the game. A lot of people were unhappy about that. Yun Chuan could have been a great hero, and what they tried is they balanced other heroes, and they kind of did a good job as well with that. But to be fair, it kind of took away when they just nerfed a ton of heroes divinates, which we were already saying were good. Like, why did you have to change divinates that we had no problem with? They had a problem with it because they have to not that they have to make money. It's just they want to steal as much money as possible. So that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna try and take your money by making you pay for the premium stuff. So yeah, it's another thing like that where I'm like, how can people as content creators still support the game in that way? Like it doesn't feel right. Which is why I don't feel like making videos for Dislyte. But again, it is a game that I really like. The concept of it was amazing before, and all of this stuff. Yeah, and the reason I've been playing Mobile Legends is because that game is basically what this game wasn't. Um, Giving you a ton of free, well, epic heroes. Like every chapter you complete for the story mode. What is this? This game barely gives you anything for story. Story mode is such a fucking joke. I don't understand why they have it for late game. Like people are like, "Oh yeah, we want more for story mode," but they don't give you anything. Like you're basically just playing game story mode to like complete a chapter or something. So like, okay, well this is easy mode, but like we go hell mode, they give you a fucking level 40 warheads, and even purgatory mode, they should give you flawless mythic equipment. Like I don't understand what the fuck is the point of this. This literally does not help anybody. By the time you're here, this is literally just nothing. 8,000 gold. I'd rather spend my time grinding chronos than doing this. Like that's how bad it is. And it's also the fact that they overpowered the enemies, so you need specific espers or you need specific team builds, and it just wastes your time. Like literally, story mode is just a waste of time. It doesn't give you anything, and I feel like that's something content creators don't cover at all either. Like there's a lot of more. There's story mode in other games that give you a lot more content, especially when you go late game. And yeah, the story mode doesn't do anything. And like we can go to that weird whatever that bunny thing is called. Where is it? Pass into myth, right? Like this, I'm not even gonna do the third one. Like it literally gives you so little for all of the effort that you put into this that this is literally a waste of an update. Like this is a waste of not an update but a event. Like I know Daddy Free to Play did a whole video on it. Like yeah, like literally it will take you basically the same amount of time as he did to record that video. Well, probably less because you're not going to reset as much unless you mess up. Yeah, and again, he was also dissatisfied, and so am I. Like, why are the rewards so minuscule? They literally give you nothing. And I know it's super easy. Well, if that was the case, why don't you make the third level super hard and, give players, so like the late game player, like this does not help late players whatsoever. Like 3 gold records. Yay. Like that is so weak. And then again, I'm gonna stop ranting because I keep doing that, but I just have to mention this. Calamity Island, right? You just complete this normally, and they give you, what was it, 30 Nexus crystals, which again is like, okay, that's nothing. But again, this is just some extra free content, and you get gold records and also type records. But then you do double squad, right? Sorry, here we'll go to. Well, I guess we can just look at here. Go to the double squad, right? And you get 40 Nexus crystals per battle. Like, it should be at least double, if not more, because you're playing again with another team, and you have to fight a whole nother team, and you have to create a whole nother strategy for that team. Like, it's literally giving you so little for doing so much that it's not worth your time. That's what I'm saying. There's so much more wrong with this game that is not just the gotcha, but is this. And before people start shitting on me, yes, I did say that it is the worst gotcha, and it is. When you take into account single draws, it is. And like I said in my last video, 10 draws are completely different. That takes a whole nother video for me to make on that, except I don't have a computer to run the simulation, because there is a difference between how many draws you do, and I think it's a big problem. And the only way to show it is to run a simulation, but again, I don't have a computer anymore. So, as again, there's still a week left, so they have this. So if basically, if no one's informed, I'm waiting for a check from school because they're supposed to refund me to get a better computer. The problem is they still have not sent me that check, and it's been a week already, more than a week actually. Today's Thursday, so it was last Wednesday, not yesterday, but the Wednesday before that. And yeah, nada, nothing, and it's kind of stupid. So I emailed her. She said, it takes about 2 weeks. I'm literally a 30-minute drive away from this fucking school. Like, it's just preposterous that I have to wait that fucking long for a stupid check. Honestly, I would have gone in person and just done it, but they're gonna send the check to me otherwise. So yeah, basically I have to wait a whole another 6 days. Um, and again, that wasn't just for my computer; that was for food. So now I'm just kind of starving. My stomach really hurts right now. I do apologize. I don't want to record this. All right, we're just gonna move on. So what I really wanted to show you, everybody, before I was interrupted, I'm gonna put this in the comments. Just skip to 8 minutes if you want to skip the rants. We're doing a speed clear team, so this is the speed clear team that I think will win for the most part. Oh, my other earbud died. See, this is the bullshit. I've been charging this fucking AirPod case the entire night, and I also plugged this shit in, but I don't know. I think the charger's broken or something. The little ports. Yeah, it's not charging. I just have to hold it down then. All right. Well, and then the other earbud is fine. So the right one. Okay. So this is a speed clear team. So you need the rune of agility. Unless you have a plus 300 speed, like 312. If you have about that speed, you probably can clear this however you want. Because again, the boss battles usually they have 300 speed. As you can see, this is 294 speed. Unas is close to that, and it's not always. Usually, when you're facing TA, Apollo, like some really fast speed cleave characters, yeah, it's gonna suck. So, like, there's no way to beat them. Also, so this is the also problem, right? They basically try and put you up against an impossible setup, so you lose most of the time. Like, like I mentioned again, there's no way you can deal that much damage with just ultimate. So you have to basically bring control. Otherwise, you're screwed. And AP manipulation, like that's pretty much what you have to do. Um, as far as low resonances go. So yeah, that Rune of Assault is actually really good if you're doing speed cleave because this is what I'm showing you. And again, the Rune of Agility, you got to ultimate it. I clear the first three floors by just blitzing them. I don't even bother going through them because again, it takes time and you have to get lucky. So like, if I get lucky and get this one or the one that puts them to sleep, I forget what that rune is called. You're basically all set with the speed cleave, and you have to upgrade this one though, not the sleep one. So I guess having the sleep is better because you can do whatever you want. You don't really have to have speed cleave. I will say though, having no control will be detrimental because, again, the enemy team has literally like this Unis right here. He has freaking 7K attack. Huh. Oh yeah, here Amunet, 11 fucking K. Like what is going on with games? Why do you think people are gonna look at this and be like, oh yeah, the game's definitely friendly, free to play friendly? Oh, 100%. Yeah, and then 7K there, and then Beyondina also has atrocious amounts of attack, and then also crit rate and crit damage. But we don't care about that because again, they're gonna kill us either way. So yeah, it's just things like this that make me sick to my stomach. Like really. And of course, this is the number 8 cube miracle. So I am on the 8th floor or 8th difficulty. So it is the hardest difficulties. It makes sense that they don't make it the hardest, but this is way over the top. Like there's no need to do this. And it's more specifically about the speed. Because again, if they're making it speed cleave, I don't really care. But if it's to the point where you need speed cleave, even with runes, like that's just what's the point of having the rune, having your ability to have multiple runes? You should just always have the rune of agility then. So yeah, we're gonna choose crit rate even though our crit rate is high enough. And we also have pan, but again, the other ones don't do anything, and we weren't gonna go the other way. So we'll go to the middle. So yeah, this is our team. We have Tyranny set on 2 characters for control, so both Havid and Lucas, and this is good because they're both AoE characters, so you can get AoE stuns. Honor Kit, TA, Apollo, and Ashley both have stun, or all 3 have stun. Ashley's stun is not one that I take into account really, but it is there just to mention it. Jesus Christ, White. Oh, sorry. It's like that. It's not a gas bubble, but it's like something else. It really hurts. Drink some water. Okay. So yeah, so the tyranny set there, and then we have the stun. So TA will go first, and then it's my Ethan. I think she actually brings Havid forward so we can land. Yeah. So this is how it works. I'm pretty sure. So TA uses her AP swap. If she's successful, she will bring Havid up because he's the lowest one with the lowest speed. Again, this is what you have to do with TA if you want to set up the AP swap. Because he is the one with the lowest speed, so he'll have the least AP on the team. So the tyranny set, of course, I gave him a decent amount of attack, okay HP, okay crits, some crit damage, some resist. Really, he's just there for applying his judgment seal, stunning hopefully if he can, and then he also inflicts seer, so he's gonna basically boost our damage a lot. And it doesn't seem like a lot, but then you take into account Pan. So next will be Pan because he's the next one with the high speed after TA and after Hobbit goes forward after the AP swap. Pan will use his 3rd skill, and I have the Harmony set, so he will increase my ally damage plus 10% for 2 turns every time he casts his 3rd skill. So doing so will also give me Magic Tune, which will increase my crit rate, crit damage, and speed. Again, speed cleave, that's just what Pan is. So yeah, the Harmony set will just make him increase more damage. Then I give him Avatara just in case I do cast the Panic Ace. I do cast the Panic Ace if I get back to his turn. Sometimes that happens, sometimes it doesn't. So that if he is hit afterwards, he can inflict stun. So yeah, just more stun on the team, just in case we get not countered, but they're able to attack us because we're not able to control them or kill them in enough time before they take their turn. Um, Ashley is there for minor AP manipulation because it works really well in this game mode. Again, speed cleave. She has stun on her kid. She gives my teammate shield just in case for the just a little protection, but it's not really that great. Also the shield with the crit and then increasing my AP. So again, kind of a counter cleave, but not really. It's more of like speed cleave, and if you attack us, that's kind of gonna help us. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Um, Polo's there to dispel debuffs if because sometimes they have more than 300 speed, but again we have the rune of agility and we have it at legendary, so they're not gonna have more speed than us. But yeah, rune of tyranny because he attacks 3 times and then he attacks once, but he does AOE on both skills, so that's very good. Also with his basic, he attacks 3 times, so he's at 3 chances, uh, 3 20% chances to stun the target. So that's really good. The tyranny set on him is just so disgusting. Um, and he already has stun in his skill with his second skill and his first skill, and a lot of AP manipulation. That's pretty much what we're going for. Um, yeah, and that basically covers the speed cleave team. And then TA is there to AP swap stun and then speed down. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And then yeah, Pan and Tia have the Avatar to counter and reduce AP. Apollo would have had it, but I wanted to give him 100% accuracy, which is why I gave him the Tyranny set so that he can land those stuns, land that AP push, because he is a very good AP pusher. But if you have 100% accuracy on him, he will be golden. And then yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the team, and then obviously TA for the speed lead. So we're gonna clear this entire floor because I don't think I've shown everybody, but yeah, we'll just go through it. And yeah, the runes we pick aren't important. Just the rune of agility or the rune of tyranny, maybe that's the one that puts you to sleep. I forget. Okay, so we're gonna go after. Well, I guess we do the AP swap first. Okay, so we were successful. So you're the first one, Pritzker. So I'm gonna see if I can stun you just with this first skill because he does attack twice. Okay, good. We got the stun. Now we switch to the Gabby just in case we can do some shenanigans there. So we're gonna AP push. Okay, we stunned her. Only 2 characters didn't get stunned, so that's fine. We'll see if we can stun them here. Okay, we did not get it. It's fine if we're against Jacob Jargomander because even if he gets the Fang and he puts it on all of his allies, we have immunity for 2 turns. So yeah, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So you just spam. You could probably auto it, um, but if there's I don't know, there's always shenanigans. So maybe don't always auto it. Bleed or increase debuff, nullify AP, increase attack. And inflicting debuff. Okay, yeah, we'll go for that. If we can increase stun, that'll just be so much better. Also, panic gaze, like extending the debuff on panic gaze is so disgusting. I'm telling you guys, Intisar with Pan is disgusting. Yeah. All right. So Apollo is first, so we'll obviously be targeting him. So Anisadora is next, so we'll try and stun her, but she is a shimmer, so we did get the stun. Nice, nice, nice. This is very good RNG, by the way. I rarely land those stuns with Java. That tyranny set on him is just like a mere chance, like if the possibility occurs. Okay, so next is you, Nephthys, I believe her name is. Forgot her. Laura? No, that's not Laura. Maybe. Okay, so we got stun everywhere but the 2 front heroes, which is Apollo, and we do have immunity, but that's not exactly what I'm going for. So stun him. Oh, okay, good. So now we just really have to worry about these 2 characters because Apollo's stunned. So not really going to do much, but then we'll do this. Take down your HP. Really good against tanks like Laura. I think that's her name. Wait. Forgot to check. And you can see like our stats. Ashley is doing most of the damage. She is getting a lot of damage buffs from Ethan and Havid. Just because of Havid's debuff is doing a lot of damage. And Ashley does a lot of damage herself. And then Havid is the second one because again he does add that debuff. And then yeah, Ethan is most of the support obviously, and then TA has some support with the AP. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's how we're going. Should we increase attack so we just increase our attack even more? Or we can do this because we can just increase our crit damage. Yeah, I'm gonna do that because we have Pan. So technically we have plus 50% crit rate, and as you guys saw, um, most of our heroes already have a lot of crit rates. So yeah, so that's what plus 50, so that's 70% crit rate there. That's 100% more than 100%. Uh, this is plus 10%, 110% crit rate. Actually, that's not going to be. Ooh, ooh, didn't mean to do that. That's not going to be super helpful on Ashley, but that's fine. Pan himself will get a lot of crit rate, and then Hobbit himself will actually have a little bit more crit damage as well. So just increasing my crit damage. That's all. Apollo will be the one who does ridiculous amounts of damage. So let's see the difference now. Okay, so we go after Pritzker. We do the AP swap. Okay, he's still first, so we again try to stun him again. Didn't get the stun. So again, like I told everybody, it's not exactly 100% guaranteed, but it's pretty much there. So again, okay, so at least we stun most of them. That Gabrielle is going to be really annoying if she didn't get stunned, obviously. Yep. Gabrielle is probably the menace. She's like the most annoying character we can face because there's just such a long turn of immunity, and our team is like 90% debuff. So, yeah. I'll just put this up a little bit. All right, so here's the boss again. Ridiculous stats, like nothing you would ever face in any other game mode. And look at their defense. Their defense is just even their base stats are like what? Some of their base stats. All right, let's see. Let's see how this goes. Okay, so we go after you, buddy. Um, yeah, we're gonna try and stun you because okay, we stunned Unas instead. That's hilarious. Okay, we increase our speed, push you back down. Do this. Now we have the Rainbow Bridge crit. Okay, we keep decreasing AP. Good. Crit again. Keep decreasing AP. So this is why Ashley's really good in this. Okay, well, my earbud disconnected. I do apologize. Um, but yeah, this is why Ashley's disgusting. Like all my characters have a lot of crit rates, so that crit is just that much better. Wait, are they all stunned? Oh, they are. Okay, so we'll just go after you. Killed 3 characters in one hit there. Yeah, if we had Calamity set right now, this would be disgusting. Oh my god. Maybe I should try and put Calamity set on Ashley and see how much damage she can really do. Of course, I need a better set though, because right now my Calamity set doesn't give a lot of attack, which is what I need on my Ashley. So yeah, and that's gonna do it. The best speed cleave in my team, in my opinion, for Cube Miracle. Pretty much just easily deals with everything without having to do much. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you everybody for watching. AOG Gaming here. If you're enjoying the content, please like and subscribe. Really shows your support. Helps me out, keeps you up to date with my content. 125 subscribers last time I checked, so y'all are amazing. Keep going. And yeah, I do apologize for ending it early, but I do not feel good today. Yeah, there's just constant pain in my lower abdomen, so and I'm trying really hard to, I've been ignoring it for the okay, well now I just have to end the video. As always, thank you everybody for watching, and I'll see y'all later.